And we're live. Hey, everyone. Thank y'all for coming. How are y'all doing today? Hey, Angie and Aaron. Hey, Roger. Hey, Allison, Vicky, Vanessa, Amy. Hey, Francis. Thank y'all for coming. I have nothing super special as far as my crafting goes. Just kind of working on some stuff. But I'm sure y'all want to know who my special guest is. It is Michelle.
Yay. Hey, everybody. Yep, it's me.
It's Michelle. I'm so excited. And Michelle, what are you going to be working on? Let's see.
I'm not quite sure. I was wanting to make a bracelet for someone, but I haven't measured my wire yet. So
Hey, Lady J.
I guess I should do that, huh?
Does she have purple? Yes, Francis, that's what's on the screen. Without the delay. I know, right? Lucky him. So I see some beautiful beads.
That's some of them, but I haven't pulled out all of my beads. We were trying to get the Google Hangout straight.
Yeah.
I just set the light up and set the other stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we can wing it from there.
Well, thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us. And let's see. I've been Mod Podging. I'm going to switch back to me for a minute. So I've been Mod Podging for my kids. Yes. I wasn't going to break the news to him, Roger. I was going to let Michelle or you tell him.
Is it weird watching it without the delay? Or hearing it without the delay?
That's Roger, ladies. Welcome, Michelle's husband. Oh, y'all are sweet.
I'm trying to measure.
Sorry about this big pink thing in screen. It's a clip that I don't want to move. I'm going by. No, don't leave, Angie. You just got here.
What?
You come hang out with us. You see what color this is, Francis?
No, you can't leave.
What, Michelle?
What?
What?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Like, did I disappear or what?
I don't know what happened. She said, I see that. Okay. We'll be here, Angie, if you want to come back after you eat. Well, I hope we'll be here. I'm not sure. But enjoy whatever you're eating. Thank you for coming. Okay.
So what are you going to make? Something with Mod Podge?
I'm
What are you making?
I'm actually Mod Podging on envelopes for one of my kits that I'm selling. It's my sewing kit, and that's part of it. Mod Podging some vintage pattern paper on some envelopes. not making fancy bracelets. I wish I was.
I need.
Hey, Abril.
Why did I not pull out a clasp? Like, what is wrong with me?
Why didn't you what?
Pull out a clasp.
That's a great question.
Maybe
Roger can answer that.
I didn't get a clasp.
Thanks. Roger?
He's just going to laugh.
Why did Michelle not pull out a clasp? Because I have no clue. She has stage fright.
No clue.
Do you have stage fright? No stage fright.
A little bit.
Gosh, I remember those days.
Okay.
I wanted to throw up. Then I was like, no, that would be the most horrible live ever. Let me just be nervous and deal with it. Hey, Billy. Welcome. Hey, Nikki.
Well, I might have to make something else if I can't find my bracelet clasps.
Oh, wow. I've got a ton over here. Do you need some?
I got too many things is what it is.
Welcome to my problem.
I just don't remember where I put them back at.
Well, that, tell you the truth, has nothing to do with how much you have.
Yeah, it does. Because I put it in the wrong spot.
Okay. Look at your husband.
And I have too many things to go through. What is he doing?
Bragging.
Yeah, that's him for you.
Supposed to let me do that for you, Roger. It is Nikki. It's Michelle Noel Creations. She was on live with.
Ta-da!
Look, she was in chat on Natasha's live. She'll type in just a second in chat if you want to go check her out. And I am going to try Mod Podge. Try. I always seem to get it more on me than everywhere else. I will stay till Mother gets ready to go. Okay. Thank you, Angie. He says he's
it wasn't organized, but now I think I got it.
It is Michelle Noel Creations. Oh my. Here comes the vicious killer.
You have a vicious killer?
She thinks she is. She thinks she's the boss. There she is. She typed in chat for y'all if y'all want to go check her out or subscribe. Very, very nice. Not adulting, Amy. You're adulting at the same time? Wow. Multitasker. Jeez, that's awesome. Michelle, I'm going to switch to you in just a second so we can see what's happening.
Nothing's happening. I'm just kidding.
But I hear stuff.
Kidding. Yeah, we hear stuff.
Let's see.
I'm dumping stuff.
But we're about to find out what's happening. Hey, Liz, how are you? Hey, Sherry, welcome. How are y'all doing? Ooh, I see pretty things. I'm lurking, cleaning in. Vanessa, you're always multitasking. Always. That's awesome. Would you please put Michelle's LinkedIn?
Hang
That
on,
may
I'll
be
get it.
hard. Okay.
Just a
That may be
second.
okay. I could barely like click live. I don't think I should mess with that.
That's fine. You stay doing what you're doing because you're holding the Hangout. I'll get the link.
Okay. Well, we're looking at your beads.
Can I post it?
Of course you can.
Can I post it?
Yo. Yes, of course. Are you kidding me?
I know on my settings, unless you're a moderator, you can't.
Oh, I think Erin just posted it for you. She got it. Thank you, Erin.
Thanks, Erin. I'm just now copying it. Good job, Erin.
Woohoo! Icon. Oh, there's the bottom of my Mod Podge. They need to make these bottles a bit clearer so you can see how far you need to dip down before your whole brush goes in. Hey, Erin. Hey, Dee Dee. Yes.
I just saw my cartoon picture up there. That's so funny.
Did you make that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'd hate to see what I look like.
Well, I didn't make it myself. I chose it. I chose the features and put it together, but I didn't make it, if that makes any sense.
Uh-huh. You made it.
Uh-huh.
What are we looking at? We're looking at Michelle's beads. Michelle's on here with me, Natasha. Natasha? She said purdy. Purdy. Nothing pink. Poor Frances. She's trying to resist as long as she can. Hubby made her avatar.
Well, the person that I'm making it for wanted purple. So I'm seeing what else I have.
Hey, anyone else I missed?
I'm grabbing all my purple stuff.
Okay, well, we're watching you. You can alert. So, how are y'all doing today? In chat, ladies in chat, and gent. What's your name? I can't call you Hag. Her name is Amy. Dee Dee. Natasha wants to know what you're making.
A bracelet. But I'm pulling stuff out, so I haven't figured out how I'm gonna make it yet. That's how I operate. I just dump it out and look at it and figure out
Not too bad.
what we're doing. She wanted some angels, so this is the angel makings there.
Y'all are funny.
Are you laughing at me?
No.
Or them?
Them. They're hilarious. I mean, what do you expect when you get a bunch of women in one room? They're hilarious.
Hi, Natasha. Need to breathe, I guess. Figure out what I'm going to do. Do you go through this, Natasha, where you just don't know what you're going to work yet? Kind of got to work yourself into it.
Michelle, we all do that.
See, I don't know if
Always.
let me slide this. I'm just going to slide under the camera. I have all this other stuff. I don't know if this can work.
As long as you don't slide on top of the camera, we're good.
I'm not going to. with the with the delay, I don't know how long it's going to take because I'm watching from YouTube, but talking through Google.
Yes. Which is a bit
Do you
confusing.
see it yet?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see all those goodies. Oh, thank you. That's Michelle's on the screen and her beads. With one man like it is something bad.
Oh, can you hear my fan? Is that what?
Nope. Your husband's just telling on you. We don't hear it. We just see him telling us. He's given every update you have.
Tattle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a portion of it's kind of cut off, so move over a little bit. So that's the goodies we're working with. I'm going to move it back.
Hmm.
And I'm debating on whether to double up the wire.
You're debating to do what?
To double up my wire. I don't know if I want to do single or make it stronger by doubling it.
Now, are you going to do some like fancy braiding or twisting with it, or are you just going to beat it regular with two?
I'm going to bead and crimp.
Okay. See you, Angie. Enjoy.
I think I might want to double it. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty strong wire.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what is it? It's got a 26-pound test. So. And it's 49 strands, so it should be all right single, but you never know sometimes.
So now, do you only make jewelry?
No.
Okay.
I can make other things.
I need to know what you like.
It just depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Sure.
I make smudge fans. So I work with feathers and the beads together. So
I didn't hear what you make. What did you make?
smudge fans, like for saging, like if you want to sage your home. Feathers.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Let me.
That's
like usually when I make them, they go out. So on my creating something with amethyst, there's one there that I made for somebody.
where? Where's Waldo?
On my where's Waldo? I don't know.
I'm waiting for it.
It's on my channel. Okay, you're gonna get me laughing again, and I don't know what's gonna happen if I laugh too much.
Oh, there's no telling.
It'll be very unpredictable.
Bye, Lady J. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Well, let's see. There's only a number of things that can happen when you laugh too much. Do I need to name them?
I might have to go pee.
Exactly. Ding, ding, ding.
That's the worst. That's the worst thing that could happen.
Good thing we can't see that part.
Exactly.
She said, "Where's Waldo is with where's Weirdo." Right? You really see me as a weirdo, don't you? Oh, it's all good. I laugh a ton. A ton. I do this every day. I don't know why. You can snort laugh? Ugh. I don't know. Oh, your husband.
What is he doing?
You said he'll entertain us if you have to go pee.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Cheryl.
Sure he will.
Oh, gosh. This is ripping my paper because I'm not paying attention. Ay, ay, ay.
You can switch it over to you.
Okay. I was waiting for that.
And I'll talk to you.
I was waiting for that beautiful thing you were going to show me. I've never seen it.
I have one.
Oh.
Is what I was saying. Is the ones that I made, I usually send them out. So the last one I made is called Creating with Amethyst on my channel.
Well, that's cool. I'll look at it.
Laughing at me.
No, I'm laughing at your husband. He said, just make something. He's not helping. You need to elbow him. Did he forget that he was in the same room?
No, he's talking to Just Make Something.
Oh.
It says app. Give him a break.
Okay. So I'm just Mod Podging. Nothing too fancy. On an envelope.
I wish I had better eyesight.
You wish you had what?
Come on.
Butterflies?
Well, I wish I had better eyesight.
Oh.
Yeah, butterflies. Okay.
I don't know why I'm
better eyesight because I have to use these big magnifier things, and then when I look at chat, I see it because it's all blurred. So then I got to take them off to look at chat. It's a back and forth thing. Is all I'm saying.
Well, I'll try to read it to you if you want.
No big deal. I'll work it out. It's fine. Okay. If somebody says something important, I'm sure my husband will tell me.
Oh, I'll tell you that too.
If they're trying to get my attention.
I got you. I got your back.
Okay. Then I'm good.
Dee Dee asked your husband, did you watch did he watch Lost with you?
Oh yeah. She's the Just Make Something is another Lost fan.
Cool.
We were talking about it yesterday because I don't know, you were talking about something and I was confused. So I said previously on Lost. And she got it. She got it. She knew what I was saying. She's like, "Oh my God, I heard the announcer's voice when you said that."
Cool.
I was like, yeah, you got it.
Because I was still lost.
I mean, not if you, well, if you're not a Lost fan, then you have no clue
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Well, I have heard that. Well,
Right?
yeah, kind of. I heard that announcement before. But that's the extent of it. The end.
You haven't watched the show.
No.
Okay.
So Cheryl, I'm making I'm Mod Podging on an envelope some vintage fabric patterns for my sewing kit that I'm making for myself coming up. If that makes any sense. It's a journal kit that I'm making. It's a sewing theme. And this is one of the items that's going to be in the kit. And it takes me forever because I'm so like OCD, I guess, is what people are calling it. I'm in denial. Thanks. And Michelle
Yes.
is making what?
Michelle, what?
Cheryl wants to know what you guys are making. So I told her what I was making. What are you making, Michelle?
I'm going to make a bracelet.
Bracelet.
A bracelet. A bracelet.
That's awesome.
I've got it started now, finally. I just was trying to figure out where I wanted to go with it. Where I wanted to start with it.
Makes sense. That's how I am. I can't just like bead. I can't just like craft.
Right.
I,
It's hard getting started sometimes.
for me too. Unless I know what I'm doing, then yeah, forget about it.
I mean, I had an idea that I didn't quite think it through, I guess. So like, I didn't have a design planned.
Oh, really?
Well, I had a color theme, but I didn't have a design. Yeah. No design plan. And sometimes it's just better for me to just do it and
Sure.
have no plan.
That makes sense. Michelle. Dee Dee says, Michelle, I have a ANKH tattoo.
It's an Ankh.
Okay, Ankh on her breastises. And she told your husband to cover his eyes.
Did you cover your eyes? No. Okay, you did cover your eyes.
He did.
We just got to that part we're in season 6 where they broke open the Ankh. It was like an episode or 2 ago.
Oh.
I think that's why she might have mentioned it.
Previously on Lost.
Or maybe no, it's previously on Lost.
I don't know. I don't watch much TV at all.
You got to do it in the deep voice.
Oh. Yeah, I don't watch too much TV at all. I don't really care for TV. Hey, Debs, how are you?
We're watching it on Hulu.
That's Michelle Noel's Creations with me. She's new to the community-ish. Newish. A lot of people in this circle, I guess, in the journal circle world.
Not really. I mean, I watch Tina every so often, and then I just haven't been over here in a while.
I missed you.
I guess.
I missed you.
I missed you too. You make me laugh.
Oh.
I got lost.
Oh.
I got lost in another
That's
world.
all right. You know where to come back. That's all that matters, to have a good laugh. Yeah, I don't have too many bad days in my life.
Okay.
I laugh a lot, so I don't have too many bad days. Deb, you're still on vacay?
I'm glad that you laughed.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, I'm working upside down.
I'm trying to remember how I do these.
At least I'm giving you something to look at. After I finish these envelopes, I'm going to sort through that lace again so I can finish making the bags of snippets that will also be at the sale. Because I got tons of lace. Vacation will be over tomorrow. Yeah. Vacation's good and bad when it's almost ending. You're kind of glad that it's over, but then you're sad that it is. That makes sense. I don't think I'd like to be on vacation like a really long time. Like indefinite.
This summer vacation is going by fast for the kids.
Oh, I know.
Fast. One more month, they'll be back in school.
When did y'all get out?
One more month.
Hey, Laura. Welcome.
May 20 something, at the 22nd, I think.
Thursday before Memorial Day.
It was the Thursday before Memorial Day.
May 20. Oh, okay. May, June. That's earlier than us. What time? When do y'all go back?
When?
August 5th.
August 5th.
Oh, that's close to us. So we get out June 1st, and then they go back August 4th, I think. Yeah. Kids have not broken up.
But we don't have any snow days.
What now? I'm sorry.
We don't have any snow days.
Us either.
They do not. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I'm in Alabama.
Because I know a lot of people.
Here.
A lot of places they'll have their school year scheduled because of that. You know, like it'll be either a longer year so that they can allow for snow days.
Makes sense. Yes.
But
I know California just.
Thank God they let them out before it gets too hot.
Right. In California.
Yeah, when I went to school in California, and we went to school September to June.
Hey, Sandra. Welcome. Laura, it's Michelle Noel's Creations. Oh, what did y'all do? What did y'all do last night? What were y'all up to? Okay. Hi, Michelle, she said. It's Laura. Laura said hello, Michelle.
Hello, Laura. I thought I was typing, but it didn't type. What the heck?
We were late last night just having fun. Oh. That's awesome. As long as y'all were having fun, right? That's all that matters.
I'm up on the screen now, so we know where I'm at.
Talking about everything.
I'll show you in just a second.
Well, you've been up for a while, and I can't wait to see.
I didn't realize that.
It's a secret.
Okay. Let me move stuff around.
I'm always silly. It's all
Let's
good.
see.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
Can you see it?
That's what Michelle just said. Yes, we can see it.
Okay.
So pretty.
So I gotta clamp this off. I just finished the angel.
Oh, I like it. Everybody's saying pretty.
My nails need
very
to
pretty.
My nails need to get redone, but
You don't even want to look at my nails.
hopefully you can see. Mine grow fast. And I have to cut them. And okay, so I don't know if we can see it.
Really, really pretty, Michelle. I love that angel. So cute, Michelle. They're loving it. Thanks, Roger.
I hope it's going to feel like on your wrist.
So that's a double wire still, right?
No, I decided to go single. It was strong enough. It's a 49 strand, so it should be good.
First, I thought the wings were little bows just lying in the dish. Oh. Nope, they're wings.
Yeah, it's the stainless steel nylon coated 49 strand, so it should be good. It should
Oh, okay.
be all right.
I have some really cool semi-precious, lots of them, stones. I need to like use them because they're just stoning. They're just sitting there. Oh my.
You know what? For some reason, my YouTube stopped. So that's why I didn't realize that I was on camera.
Didn't that happen at somebody else's, Sandra? No worries. I think that happened something else, another place. There you go, my dear.
YouTube just randomly stops your video.
No. There you go, Smurfette. I call my blue people Smurfettes or Smurfs. Who stole Nikki's wrench? Who's Nikki? Nikki. Trying to see. Did I miss somebody? Oh, did my thumb?
I don't know. I'm waiting for it to refresh.
Oh, okay, thank you. It's Sandra. Yes, I call them Smurfs. They're blue. Yes. Hello. That did happen to somebody else. I mean, another place. I don't know.
Were their YouTube stopped on them?
Where they were a Smurf,
Stopped for reason?
and then they lost their Smurf privileges.
Oh.
And I didn't do it.
Yeah, that has happened.
Oh. Well, that's probably why, because she's on like 14 different devices.
That shouldn't make a difference as long as she's, yeah, the account is the account.
Oh. Just find my glasses.
It shouldn't make a difference. Whoops, I kicked my camera, sorry. I kicked the stand that it's on.
It's all right.
I was going to get up and get a drink.
So you want me to switch it back off of you?
I got this one, but it's not cold anymore.
Roger.
So if you could put that one back in the fridge and then grab me the one that's in the drawer.
2 different accounts. Oh.
It's so sweet.
Sandra has 2 different accounts. That's why.
Oh, are you in under another account?
Yeah.
Okay.
She tries to trick me like I kicked her out. I didn't. I love me some Sandra. Sandra.
Okay, thank you. This one was in the door.
I'm still Maja Podging.
I want the one in the door because it was in the freezer.
I think it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
And of course, these go with the panty liners.
I need to get my tape measure though.
These go with the panty liners.
Not the panty liners. Can you hand me that tape measure? It's in that dish. It's yellow. In that clear, right there. Right, that one. The other dish.
Hey, Elle, welcome.
Thank you.
Trumpets and Pomp for Bima. I heard y'all girls were having fun last night, Miss Els. Miss Bima, what you making? I'm Mod Podging on an envelope for the sewing journal kit that will be at my next sale. And that's what I'm doing.
Well, this isn't going to take me very long. I didn't realize because the person I'm making it for has a very small wrist.
Oh, wow.
So there's not going to be much to it. That's not fun. I can make something else, though.
Okay. Or you can just sit and be as lovely as you always are. Because Michelle is the bomb. My next sale is July 12th and July the 13th. Your husband. He said she works me so hard, I tell you.
Thank you, honey.
And he had the rolling eyes emoji. That's
Let me
funny.
start, Keisha.
It's
You're
funny.
gonna have me holding my side here. That's our key for you. Your
You're
laugh
holding it
is so
together so
contagious.
far. I'm so proud of you. Huh?
That one's not working. Oh, I'm talking to you and talking to myself.
Uh-oh.
I said your laugh is so contagious.
Oh, that's good.
I gotta watch myself. Gotta watch myself around you.
Just watch your drink intake. That's all I can tell you. One time my sister spit it
Oh,
all
I
over
don't
my
drink.
husband's dashboard. Huh?
Oh, that kind of drinking intake. Okay, gotcha. I'm like, I don't drink.
Yes. No. Aren't you drinking some fluid of some sort?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm a little slow at things there. Sorry.
It's all right.
I got you.
Yeah.
I copy that.
Mm.
I'm a little
I
slow.
said something about some lady who got out of her car, and my sister had just took a drink, and the next thing you know, it was all over my husband's dashboard. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so
I'm
sorry."
probably out.
I said, "It's all right, because you're going to clean it up, and I won't tell them."
All over the dashboard and out her nose.
Oh, I'm sure it went out other parts too, because it was a big spew. It almost scared me. Like I almost jumped.
Yeehaw.
I did. I was like, I didn't think it was that funny. Jeez. Well, the lady, she was like mean mugging me. I didn't even know her from Adam or Eve, and she just got out the car and like stared at me like this death wish. As if I parked in her parking space or something. I don't even know.
I think sometimes it's the way you say it, and sometimes you'll say it and you'll give a chuckle, and your laugh is contagious, and you just can't help but laugh at it. It doesn't even have to be something that's funny. It's you. It's your energy that is contagious.
Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet. Your husband.
There was one night you had me laughing
He'll
so
get you a
hard.
glass of
Laughing
milk,
so
and then I'll get you
What you doing?
laughing, and he'll film it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that could be bad. So I've done one spew in my life. It was
That
at
could
the
be
dinner
really bad.
table at my uncle's wake. Oh no, Dee Dee. Oh my. At your uncle's wake. Oh my goodness. Great timing. Michelle. She left.
Yeah.
Oh, she's back.
I was thinking. Sorry, I was in my head.
Get
Like,
out
what
of
do
there.
I
It's
want
not
to
a
do
safe
here with
place.
this? How do I want to? Well, sometimes it is.
Of course it is. It always is. You're the bestest. I speak highly of her because her and her husband has like always helped me, always supported me. They just came along as like angels in the sky and just always have been so supportive and so helpful. And I, at the time, had no clue of nothing. And they were like, "Oh, let me show you." Open arms, always.
Yeah, watch Keisha's first live. We were there.
Yeah, that horrible
I don't know if she still has it
low
up, but-
budget movie, you mean?
Do you still have it up?
Yeah, I have it up. It's horrible. Hey, Julia.
We were there from your day one.
Yes. And do you know how long ago that was? Because I looked at it the other day. That was
How long ago was
8
that?
months ago.
Really?
Yes.
It was before I had a channel going.
Yeah, I think it was no, because you still came under the same one.
Well, I had a channel, but I didn't have anything
Right.
posted on it.
That's absolutely correct. Because you're about to get kicked out. No, I'm just kidding. I had no mods. I had no nothing. Are you kidding me?
Uh-oh.
Didn't know how to do anything.
What happened?
Nothing happened. What? Huh? What's happening? And then she busts out laughing.
I don't know.
Roger, what did you put in her drink? Okay,
He put nothing in it.
because you're on live,
It's in
you
the
know.
can.
He did
That's
anything
right.
to you. Right. Proof in the pudding.
Okay, what did I do with the tape measure?
He said,
Oh my God.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking what he did. He may not know himself. I'm having pinto beans, turnip greens, dumplings. Wow, Angie, you go, girl. Sounds awesome for you, because I don't eat that stuff.
Sometimes
I
you
like
need
beans.
three.
I like any kind of bean. What?
I said sometimes you need 3 hands
Oh,
when you're making stuff,
I know.
you know?
Yeah. I always wish I'm an octopus. I want 8 of them. I just checked out your channel and your live stream coming up sounds so interesting. Can't wait for that. Yeah, he's pretty good at the rocking out. That's what I call it. If me now had me okay, wait, hold up. I feel like Natasha now. Okay. If me now had met me then, I would have smacked the snot out of that little boy. What little boy? What's happening? Who are you smacking now, Allison?
I think that should be if the now me had met the me then.
Right. Yes.
Because it sounded funny, didn't it?
No.
Or if the me now, if the now me. I don't know.
I got you.
You know what? If my future self would just come back and tell me what to do, I would be fine.
Future self.
If my future self would just come back and tell me what to do, I'd be fine.
My future self. Oh my goodness.
Are you making fun of me?
Bye, Angie.
She's making fun of me.
Oh man, she was so serious too. So I busted out laughing. The little boy who hit me on my back and made me spit out the. Oh my goodness. So that's why you spit. Because somebody hit you on your back?
My
And Allison said she needs a doggy pad under her with us crafting crazy ladies. A doggy pad?
I'm sorry. Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I think it's a good thing. Laughter heals.
Yeah. This has not healed me yet,
I love
but
laughing.
I have a laugh all the time. Good one, Laura. You said no doggy pad. You're a crafter. Use a doily. Oh my goodness. Y'all are insane.
Or you could ask
Funny.
Keisha for one of her panty liners.
Yeah, good one. I have some panty liners.
She thinks they're spools, but that's not what they are.
Did I just glue this together? No. Okay, good. Sandra said, "Whoa, wait, who's making the panty liners?" Oh, sorry, Keisha. I can't hear y'all. I'm in the backseat watching my daughter's tailgate people. Oh, gosh. She said, "Get it!" She wants to see what they look like now.
So Sandra's in the car on her phone. Is that what's going on?
Yes. Hey, Linda. Linda says, "Do not waste that doily." Yes, they are pretty and functional panty liners. Erin was making a dangle for it. I think Michelle is now too, right? Hey, Millie.
Well, I don't know about that. But
Did you just speak Spanish? I didn't hear you.
I'm a little confused right now.
You're confused?
I said I don't know about that. I'm a little confused.
No, don't be confused. You just send it over here.
I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I'm making this for somebody that has a really small wrist. And I don't think it's going to be long enough. I stopped at what I thought was the center, but I don't know. Maybe I can trick it by adding a couple extra beads. I don't know. Sometimes.
Well, we're on you, so I'm going to need you to show us exactly what you're talking about. Pretty.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I do. That
Can you see
beautiful bracelet? Yes, I do. Pretty. It's really pretty. So just take some beads off and snip it, right?
No, I need to add beads, and I don't want it to look funny by adding because it's a little too short. Because the person has a 6.5 inch wrist.
Okay.
And I don't know. Let me see where I'm at.
That's Millie, Laura.
Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera. It's about 6 1/4, so I need to add a couple beads. And hopefully she will not know the difference, but I will. I don't know.
What are you scheming? The size?
If
Are
that
you
makes any
scheming the
sense to
size
somebody.
of it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I kind of eyeballed it out because she has a 6.5-inch wrist. And I stopped at where I thought was the middle, but I stopped a little too short. So now I got to add a little extra on the end.
Makes sense.
That's all. No big
Nope.
deal.
No big deal,
No
but
big
it
deal.
makes sense. That's all.
I mean, it's a big deal to me, but it's not a big deal to anyone else that knows nothing about it. So I guess.
Right.
I'm used to making 7-inch ones, not 6.5.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what size my wrist is. I never measured. I just try it on, put it on, and if it fits and I like it, then that's it. But I guess if I had a custom order, I would definitely have to measure. Because then how would you know,
Yeah, exactly.
You could be like Stevie Wonder. He just felt the wrist to see how big you were.
Oh
Because he
my
couldn't see.
God.
When he met his women, that's what he did. He felt the wrist to see what size you were.
Okay, I think I figured out how to solve the problem. So.
Yay.
Got a little creative.
Today got a good report. Oh, yes. God is so good, Linda. That's awesome. Oh, Vanessa, have a good night. Thank you for coming. Thank you. God bless you. That's awesome, Linda. I'm so happy for you.
I'm happy for you too, Linda. I'm glad you got a good report on that. That's a scary thing to go through.
Where's Louise, Millie? Is she around? Congratulations, Linda. Yes, that is awesome. You're welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I don't know. Does it look blurry to you? It looks blurry to me.
Yep,
My
sometimes.
camera is. I need a new one. Something with more.
She is Eastern.
Measure again.
Roger, she's Eastern.
Who's Eastern? What?
Millie. Millie's telling
Hey,
people that she's going live on at 7. She has these one word collabs that she does every week for July.
oh yeah.
And she was just reminding people that it's at 7 Eastern. I've been having tremors. Doctor took me off of heart meds and I was on, and they have stopped. Oh my, that's amazing.
That is amazing.
I remember when I had tremors. I was scared. That is amazing, Linda.
I'm blessed blessed and grateful that I don't,
Right?
because this would be a hard job.
Oh, beads would be
I
almost
wouldn't be able to do this
impossible.
if I did. Right.
You'd have to probably get the big hold beads. And that may be even a struggle, you know what I mean? Millie, you talked to Louise today?
Yeah.
And I beg to differ. Pink is the color. We're still watching you, Michelle. You're doing a great job. Just wanted to tell you.
Okie doke. Thank you.
No problem.
This last part's going to get kind of tricky. I measure it out here.
Yes, shaking hands. That's what tremors are.
Yeah, I couldn't do this if I mean, sometimes my hands get a little shaky, but I wouldn't say that they are tremor,
Right.
you know? I couldn't imagine that if I had to deal with that.
I guess you're ignoring me, Millie. Yeah, I know. It's hard. It was hard for me to write when I had them. Very, very hard. And then I was so sad about it because I'm young, or I was younger even, so. And it was horrible. People were looking at me funny. When I couldn't sign my name barely. Sorry, I didn't hear the name.
That's sad.
Yes.
So how did you overcome that? Was there medication?
Yeah, it was this. It was one of the side effects of thyroid. I have thyroid.
See, I have thyroid issues too. That's why sometimes I get shaky, but I've never went to the extent of having a tremor. Like,
yep,
I couldn't imagine that.
Well, evidently, I was like at the worst stage ever and didn't even know it.
Oh wow!
Like, yeah, I know. My heart was beating at like 172 beats per minute, and they were like, "Do you know you're a walking heart attack?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine. Why?" Because I thought that was my norm, you know. And I guess my body was acclimated to it, so it kind of was my norm, but that doesn't mean it's normal.
Right.
But that's how I knew something was wrong, was because of the tremors. Because I was like, I'm in my early 30s at the time. I'm in my early 30s. I should not be shaking like this all of a sudden.
Okay. This is going to be too small to try it on me, but
just lay it across. Let me see.
Here, hang on. Let me pull this part out. Let me clear the way. Hold on.
Okay, we're holding.
Please hold.
And then your icon comes up. How funny. I'm going to call it a night. Oh, Nikki. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. You have a good night. God bless you. And I will see you again soon.
Okay.
All right, Aaron. We'll be here. We're on hold with Michelle anyway. You put us on hold.
Okay.
You're back.
I didn't mean to put you on hold.
I know. I'm just teasing.
Are we at? I'm trying to figure out where I'm at on the camera here. Let me turn it this way. Wait for the delay. That's the hard part. Then we'll move it just a hair. Can you see it, Keisha?
The same thing as I've been seeing. So yes, if that's what you're trying to show.
Well, I cleared the way and I've laid it out. With the delay that's there, all I'm seeing is like the circle now, and now I'm moving it. Okay, now it's coming.
Oh.
You know, that YouTube delay.
Yeah.
I was just asking if you can see it.
Well, I was looking at it, but I was a little bit confused because I was waiting for your bead board to go away because I thought that that's what you meant clearing, like all of it.
Well, you know what? I can move it. Let's do that.
So it kind of confused me a bit because it almost looks like the same stuff you've been showing. You know what
Hang
I mean?
on. Yep.
Yes, it's cleared. I see it. Ooh, there it goes. Y'all just have to wait for it. See, I can ask the future self.
If my future self would tell my new
Michelle puts
self.
it. It is pretty. Tell us the colors because it's kind of hard for us to see. Thanks, Sandra. Oh my gosh, I almost stuck the brush in my drink.
Okay. These are purples.
Mm-hmm.
This right here is
Hey, Lila.
actually
Lori.
amethyst. And then we have clear quartz. So we have clear quartz, amethyst, clear quartz. And then this is an oud. And this is like a purple glass. And then we got clear quartz, amethyst, clear quartz, and then another purple glass bead.
That is so pretty.
Variations of purple.
That's nice.
And I hope it fits. I hope it fits my friend that I made it for.
I hope it does.
I'm going to measure it again and see exactly how long it is.
So I'm assuming
she has a really tiny wrist.
So I'm assuming that.
Oh, it looks like it's upside down.
No, it's not upside down.
Here, try it that way. No?
Mm-mm. No.
Oh, there we go. Now I'm lost because I'm on big time delay. I forgot.
Yeah, it's all right. We're about to see it upside down. Everybody watch it go upside down.
Future self, tell your now self, let it out.
Stop talking to your future self. It's screwing you up.
Okay, it is. I'm going to measure it.
I love it, Michelle.
Oh, wow. We did it.
Woohoo!
Perfect. It's perfect.
See?
6.5.
And you were worried about what?
Well, I had to add this part to make it that way.
That's all right. It looks beautiful. And look, it's perfect. She said perfect. Like whatever comes out perfect.
Well, thank you.
So I'm assuming the angel's the middle of your wrist on when you put it on, right? Nice. That's really nice. Amy's leaving. Is Amy leaving? See you in a bit, Allison.
It'll be a little off the middle because I have to add those over there.
Yeah, but when you're wearing a bracelet, is there really an exact perfect measurement around a wrist? Not really.
No.
Right. Like, who's to say that won't be
And
the
it's
middle?
really
We'll
just
keep
a
on
me
going.
thing. Exactly. It's just me and my being anal
Being
about
hard
it,
on
you know.
yourself. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Els goes to the gym show as well every year.
Who goes?
Nice. Bima, she's
Who
in
goes?
chat.
Where are you at? Which gem show do you go to? She goes to Tucson?
That's awesome. It's a small world. You got it, Melly? It almost looked like you got milk. That's what I thought it was for a minute. Sandra. It's beautiful. And I'll switch back to me. So
Yeah, we go every year. Yes, switch back to you. We go every year, several times a year. We usually go on Fridays and Saturdays, but this last year we went Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. A couple weeks in a row. Only one person trusts you enough to give you authority. Well, if you come to the gym in February, maybe we'll see you. Because we go.
That's
We
awesome.
go, we have fun.
So if I pulled out all my beads right now, which is impossible, you would be able to tell me what they are?
Some of them I have to look at in person.
Oh.
You know?
Okay.
Like, I don't know how to explain that. Because some have different hardness, and you can't see that by looking at it. Like, I'm trying to think of some similar. You could get like an orange quartz, or a pink quartz, or a yellow quartz, or a citrine, and they would look similar, varying in a little bit of color, but they're different.
Now,
if that makes any sense to you.
What you just said, is that in bead form?
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, okay. Because it sounds like a bead I don't even
like
own.
I have some lemon. I know. I was just giving an example.
Yeah.
Something could look the same,
right,
but be different.
Sure. Just like fabrics or anything else, lace.
Yeah. With exactly fabric, you could have a fabric in front of you on camera, and unless you touch it, you don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, is it soft? Is it hard? Is it heavy? Is it light?
Makes sense.
Some stones you just have to look at in person or touch in person to know exactly what they are.
Right.
My husband's giving me the 30-minute warning.
Uh-oh, he's going on.
Did you hear me? In 30 minutes.
30 minutes will be off, sir.
He's premiering.
Tell everyone what he's premiering, just in case they want to go see.
Some drone footage in the Sonoran Desert, but he's taking you to a special spot that has some petroglyphs. And it's an energetic spot here in Tucson. So it's got some Hohokam Native American writings on the rocks. And he goes with the drone. And he also has some footage in there. It's a premiere. You'd have to see. That's kind of a sneak peek of what it could be. It's about 12 minutes long.
Okay.
So he took us to a sacred spot with his drone, and he's showing some petroglyphs on rocks, and talks a little bit about it, and gets some drone footage of it. And it's about 12 minutes. It's a very magical spot.
Now you're allowed to fly drones where you live?
Or with the Native Americans. Yeah.
Just
Why?
wondering.
Are you not allowed to where you
some
live?
parts, no.
Well, there are certain rules, like you can't fly near certain airports
Gotcha.
and things like that. But
See, I don't know. Just a question that popped in my brain.
most area where we live, we're in the middle of the desert. Come catch us.
Right, I remember.
No, there's nothing to.
It's gorgeous where she lives. I got to see the sunrise, and was it the sunrise or the sunset? Can't remember.
Probably sunrise if you came to one of his chats in the morning.
Maybe so. And I could hear you, but I can see and he was talking too. Y'all were outside.
Oh, we were both talking. Yeah, it was sunrise. Sunrise.
It was when you were helping me with my low budget movie.
Sonoran sunrise.
Well, that's what I call it. It's horrible.
It was fun, and I'm glad I made a friend.
It was fun.
You make me smile.
It was fun.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't mind helping you,
Yeah, I could tell.
It wasn't like, oh no, Keith needs some help. Oh my God.
No.
No.
It was like, oh, you need help?
No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that at all.
It was like
we didn't mind.
Right. It was like, oh, you need help? Well, let me jump in all the way. That's what it was. Let's be honest. Gotta give you credit where it's due, for sure. This is when I was wet behind my ears. So this is why I almost stuck it in my water. Because I do that because the brush is long and plus it's safer on my desk. And here's my water. And I was not paying attention. And I go, oh my gosh. Yeah. That's what happens when you do stuff with rigged.
I was trying to type in chat at the one-legged woman.
Laura?
I've seen her in other chats.
Yes.
Is that her name, Laura?
It is. Anyone watch Stranger Things episode 3 yet?
Do we have people? No, I haven't watched Stranger Things yet because of with the kids. Right? I didn't want to scare them. I think it's more adult And then I have to sneak in watching the Lost series because there's some episodes that
Right.
they can't see.
I'd have to agree.
It's a small world. It's a small world.
It is a small world. Although it's big, though, at the same time. It's kind of a weird thing. A weird phenomenon.
Well, no, YouTube is the transfer over from the different communities is
Yes.
interesting. So I don't know if the one-legged witchy woman, Laura, right?
Yes.
I didn't realize or didn't know she realized who was up here with you.
She probably didn't.
So I was saying hello to her.
Yeah. She probably didn't. Say hello to everybody, but yeah. You're a little new to some.
I'm a lot new to some, but I wasn't exact to her because I know her from somewhere else.
That's cool. I like when that happens. I'm like, oh, hey, such and such. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, we did watch a few episodes of Stranger Things, but finding the time to watch it now, especially with summer, so the kids weren't in earshot or eye shot. I'm just really kind of monitor what they're gonna watch.
I'm the same way with my kids. Just saying. I was talking about that on my last live. So they have time to grow up and they have time to watch all the stuff age appropriate. They don't need to rush into that crap.
Right.
Because all it is crap.
Because
Really.
we may not think about it. I didn't think about it when I was raising my kids about how a show might affect them.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm raising my grandkids, I think about it in a totally different way. I'm like, no, we're not watching that.
But Michelle,
but I didn't, think twice about it when I was younger.
well, some of it has changed
But
too.
Michelle. Mm-hmm.
So that has a lot to do with it too. I mean, it's changed tremendously from when I was younger to what my kids are watching nowadays. So, just life period is different.
That's true.
So they may be, some of the reason why it didn't cross your mind at that time, because I'm sure if it did, you would do the same thing,
I think I just had a different mindset as far as
You're
being
breaking up.
protective. Think about which group are you in? What age group are you in, Keisha?
Oh, sorry. One's 11 and one's 15.
We had such a great connection here, and then I think I'm losing connection here.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I'm frozen.
You're frozen. You talk to future self so much you turned into a robot.
I'm trying to type in chat.
Oh, I can hear you now.
I can hear you now too. I was trying to type in chat and I couldn't.
Huh.
my screen, like my computer froze up, and then you said I was sounding weird, so I'm like, oh, she's gone. There she goes. Oh, wait, we're back.
Yes.
I'm being silly. Here we go. No, we're back.
Oh, never mind. Change my mind.
Okay, so I'm sorry I can't type in chat because every time I try to, my computer starts to act up. So maybe it's just telling me it's almost time.
See you later, Millie.
Maybe my hubby is just giving me the eye.
Because it's been 30 minutes.
Bye, Millie.
That's why.
Well, let's see. We've got 18 minutes left.
Oh. Okay.
Keep your juju over there. Trying to mess up mine. He's like, 18 minutes.
That's funny. It's fun too. Yeah, it doesn't look that great right now, but it's really cool when I finish, which is the same. But well, the craft itself looks crap. See how horrible that looks? Looks bad.
So you're just layering
but then
paper there?
Once it's all cleaned up, then it looks way better. Yes. The vintage sewing patterns. And I mean the really old ones. Yes. They're going to look beautiful.
So it's pattern paper?
Yes. It is.
And you tore them up?
Yes. Tearing them up.
You tore them up?
Oh, you ain't seen nothing tearing up yet. Wait till I tear up this old book. That's like 1903. I'm ripping it up.
I hope you're not talking to me, Roger. Oh, you're just talking in general.
I'm watching what you're doing.
It says, and you can sing my channel name.
Cool. Yeah. This is part of it. But this is for the kit, for my sewing journal kit. Laura, now we got to get vintage patterns like from my day. Yes, that's the ones I have.
So where did you get the vintage patterns to begin with?
Huh?
Where did you get them? Did you buy them from someone?
Sale. Yeah, estate sales. I go to antique shops and estate sales. Yeah, those are my two go-tos. I'll show you a couple of them. They're really cool.
I bet my grandmother had a bunch of them and they probably just threw them all out. I have no idea. It's not something that I guess the average Joe would think, oh, somebody might want this, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But my grandmother made everything by hand. Like, she made her own clothes, everything.
That's
she
really
had a garden, canned her own food. She's just old school, you know?
Right?
Had me out in the garden picking.
Oh, thank you, Laura. They'll be a part of the kit too. There's some really cool ones. Thanks, Julia.
You got that song stuck in Witchy Woman, Witchy Woman's head.
There's a couple more. So it's just to let you know, like, these are the vintage ones for sure. So I'm using the pattern.
And how vintage are they? Do they have like a year?
Well, no, but
do they have a year on the pattern?
Not
Like,
not always. I haven't really found one on the pattern itself, but what I do to find the year is I'll type in simplicity and then that number, and it tells you, like, it'll pop up what the value of this particular pattern is, and then the year.
Well, there you go. You answered the question.
Yes. So
I was curious how you would know how old it was.
Yes.
That's cool.
Well, I mean, the picture kind of tells you a little bit already itself. Because if you went to Walmart, you're not going to have the same ladies. You're not going to have this picture at all. You're going to have the modern ones. Because they all become modern. Oh, yep, they are. They really are. Well, that's why I'm doing them. I'm creating kit for a sewing themed journal. And it's going to be, you know, it's all sewing theme related. That's what I'm doing. But some of these patterns, Michelle, they're insane. Some of these patterns go from anywhere from $12 to $30 a piece. Yes.
Really?
I've looked up a couple of the ones that I had just to be.
These things I do not know. Amazing. Amazing.
I know.
Well, you're making me think. I wish I would have been there when they were getting rid of my grandmother's stuff, because that woman had so many things as far as like patterns, and because she made everything by scratch, like everything. Her food, her clothing, all of it.
It's insane. I wish I was there.
And she tried to teach me how to sew, and she tried to teach me how to sew, and I was like, no, I didn't have the patience for it. But I did learn how to can food, and
that's amazing.
Things like that. But
yeah,
I guess it didn't interest me. It didn't interest me to learn how to sew with a machine.
Right.
I could sew like repairs, you know, mend something.
Right.
But I just didn't have the whatever it was inside me to want to learn how to make my own clothes. I'll go to the store and buy them. Thank you, Grandma.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, I can tell you these
I love her.
The kits that I'm making now are really cool, and I'm not just saying that just because, but they're really, really cool. I like, you know, because you have this idea, okay, just like your bracelet or whatever. You have this idea, and you hope that your idea comes together, but that doesn't mean that it will. And then when it comes together, you know, really, really nice, you're excited.
I'll see you over there in 10 minutes, honey.
Hey, honey. Premiere. Awesome.
Honey. I'll see you in 10 minutes, honey. Laura, you're really going to like it because it's a sacred place that he's going to with the drone, and there's some interesting energy there. So you might really like that.
I'm surprised I'm actually crafting on live.
Well, this has been so much fun.
I'm so glad. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, that looks like the kind of stuff my grandma would make.
What?
Is that 70s vintage or 60s? Like that's the 70s or 60s. You already have a thumbs down. Woohoo! Yay! Give him another thumbs down. Not Keisha,
I don't really
Roger.
care. You know they count though still.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
said. Woohoo!
Little did they know. Huh.
But that pattern that you actually showed, because I'm sure that my grandmother had like 70s patterns. See, though, that's like 40s, 50s.
Yes, I know.
That's cool. That's really,
Thanks.
that's probably 50s,
I have
50s, 60s right there.
I have some that are in the 40s, and those are the ones that are like pricey. And they're in really good condition.
The 40s ones are cool.
Yeah. You know what somebody told me?
You got your hands on some good.
So I don't know how true this is, but somebody told me that if things were made in the USA, that can kind of tell you that it's kind of old too, because a lot of stuff's not made in the United States anymore.
Oh, true.
You know, not saying that it's necessarily vintage, but somebody did say that. I don't know if it's true.
It could be, because a lot of things are outsourced from like places like China.
Right. I mean,
Taiwan.
Right. It makes perfect sense. But is it true? I know some stuff's still made in the USA, but when you already have something that's older, you know, like the pattern, you already know it's older. It's not current. And then you see that it's made in the USA, that kind of confirms, is what I think. I don't know.
See, those dresses that you were
Yes.
just showing remind me of my other grandmother, my dad's mother, how she dressed when my dad was a baby.
That makes sense.
Like you see her wearing one of them kind of with an apron.
They did wear a lot of aprons.
Kind of 40s, 50s.
They did wear a lot of aprons, that's for sure. Do you notice that the women, it looks like back in the day that they were more beautiful to me than a lot of women these days? I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying we don't have beautiful women, but they just look, it seems like more women were prettier. Like you've seen more pretty.
A natural beauty, yeah.
Exactly. But things are coming now back to the USA. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I knew Linda would know. She knows about stuff like that. And Michelle, if you have to run, I understand. No worries. And whoever else wants to run to see the awesome footage can too. I won't be far behind. But you said it's only 12 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's only 12 minutes.
Who's leaving? Bye to whoever's leaving. Lila? Lila, you're leaving? Have a good night. Oh, yeah, she's running. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Hope to catch you another time. Dang, let's go now. I can hear.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch both of them.
How?
Huh?
How?
Did you ask me how or
Yeah,
how?
H.
How? Well, you can't because you're running a Hangout, but I can because I can open another tab.
Oh.
If that
Yeah, it
makes any
makes
sense.
sense.
But you, because you're running a Hangout.
See you later, Linda. Thank you for coming. Congrats on your good news is right. Yes.
But I think what I might do so I can listen to it is, how do I get out of the Hangout? I'm going to go out of the Hangout, but I'll come back if
No worries.
you're still here.
No worries. You do what you do. What, Roger? I'll have to watch the replay.
All right. I'm going to go out of the Hangout.
Okay.
He said it'll be there for you to watch. Okay, so I'm going to leave the Hangout, but then I'll come back. And,
Okie dokie.
it's only 12 minutes, and you'll be there quite a while gluing.
No problem.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay. They're so sweet. Y'all want to go watch it real quick, you can. Well, I know y'all can. I don't have to give you permission, but I'm just saying, like, I'm cool with that. I hope that you would, is what I'm really saying. It's 12 minutes. I mean, I think it'd be cool. Because I'm just a mod, but this is my last envelope. So I'm making 6 kits. So if you're interested, if you come to my sale on July 12th and 13th is when I'm having my sale. I can't tell you what day I'm actually going to be selling them. I guess it's just whenever I pull it out. From where I'm going to put it. Then I'll know then, but I don't know like what day am I going to show it and sell it. But I only have 6 available, just to let you know. If you're kind of interested, I think they're cool. But you'll have to see it for yourself and figure it out yourself. If you like it or not. I'm going to go catch it. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for coming, Laura. Age of Rejorio, the guy that was in the chat, Michelle's husband, Sandra. If you scroll up, you're going to see his typing, and then you can go to his channel from there. Thank you for stopping by, as always. Appreciate it. Oh, yes, I see. Oh, you're welcome. I wonder how loud that is on live. Is it like when people open packages? Well, that's pretty loud. I wonder if it's the same sound. Oh, see you later, Laura. So what is the rest of y'all up to? Nothing much. It's hard for me to craft when somebody is live because I want to chat, you know, and participate in their live per se. So it's very hard for me to craft and chat at the same time. when somebody else is on. Hey, Maddie, how are you? I'm actually crafting. Because I have a task that I'm doing. That's why. When I'm just willy-nilly crafting, oh my gosh, I'd have troubles. And hey, Madison. Hope you had a great vacation, Maddie. I'm sure it was awesome. I am sure it was awesome. Now I can sort through my laces in just a second. And I'm making these snippets. I guess I'm going to keep that in there for a minute. Okay, so I had this little tiny container last night that had water in it. You know, it was a small container like that size. You know, I guess a sauce container or whatever. And I had, oh, you didn't get to go. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it had water in it that I was using to clean my brush, and I accidentally spilled it all over my desk. Yeah, so I was scrambling around trying to clean it up, and I cleaned it up and it was fine, but just the fact of it. Oh, I lied. I have one more envelope. Oh my goodness. Yes. Because I only have 4 made plus this one. So yeah, I was scrambling to clean it up before it started soaking in stuff and doing damage. It did get on one stamp package, but that was it, just the package. Like, oh my gosh. Not really. Not really too bad. But there's this on my desk to this side. There's a built-in leather. It's not really leather, I don't think. It's probably faux leather top. It's for writing, you know, because this is an L-shaped office desk. And I was afraid that it would ruin that or get all weird and gluey, but it didn't. It was fine. I had a towel handy that Kathy gave me or gifted me in a swap. I hurried up and grabbed it and soaked it up, and I was frantic, but it was good. Thanks for asking. Probably couldn't take off. It's all right. When things like that happen, I'm just a firm believer of stuff like this. It was just wasn't meant for you to go, you know? And that's how I see it. You may see it different, but that's what I believe. How do you like your Tim Holtz? Oh, I love it. And when it finally arrived, it took forever. They kept promising me it was coming and showing an expected delivery date. And then I would get an email saying, you know, it was going to be longer. And it took, I think, like 4 or 5 months. I can't exactly remember. But it was horrible. It took forever. But I finally got it. It kept being sold out. But still, they shouldn't have had like an estimated delivery date if it was sold out, in my opinion. I don't know. I finally got it, and I love it. So it's okay. I'm afraid like certain things will damage it, and I know it won't, like this Mod Podge. This Mod Podge is on it right now, and I got to get it up soon because in my head, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it can't be on there. You're official. Because I have a mat. I'm official. There's a lot of stuff I have y'all probably don't know. I don't ever do this, really. And hopefully I can get my camera up. I'm not on my camera. I'm on my son's Mac filming or live streaming right now. That he always kindly lets me use. And there was this software that I was told to download that should work with my camera and my laptop. I talked to a computer guy because I was about to buy a new laptop. Because I was like, man, mine's crap. But it's not. He actually said my laptop is an actually really good laptop. And there's not much incomparable to it. So that's good. That things happen for a reason, right? Yes, I agree. So it's okay. I kind of like when things happen that way because then you know you're taken care of, you know? It may not seem like we understand why. And oh, it's no fair and oh, bummer. But when things don't happen the way that I think is going to be fun, like a vacation, for instance, and it doesn't happen, I get even more excited when it doesn't because I know in my heart that it'll all work out for good anyway, for the best. So then I get excited and I'm good. Time for you to go. Have an awesome rest of your day. God bless you as well, Julia. Thank you so much for coming. It's nice seeing you again. And you have a great night as well. And God bless you too. Okay, so that's cleaned up-ish. Hate it when it's not like on point. I don't know why. I'm gonna get better. I have people that are gonna help me get better, right? But I guess OCD, I don't know. I don't consider it that, but my perfection comes from doing craft fairs, I think. Because they're buying the stuff you're making. I mean, this is something I'm selling too in a kit, but that's where it originated from, in my opinion. I don't know. I cook like that too, though, so maybe not. If it doesn't look good, then I feel like it's not going to be good. What's coming up on August the 1st? I have no earthly idea. All I know is that my camera will work with my laptop. And what we thought was different from what it really is. And there's a software that I have to download. I said develop. I have to download. And it should work. And if not, he said just contact him. Because I was about to buy one of his computers. And he was like, you don't need my computer. Your computer is top of the line. I'm like, no, it's really not. It's horrible. It won't work. And I hate it. Yep, I was about to buy an $800 computer. So I believe him because he wouldn't say, you don't have to buy one of mine if it wasn't true. No more hangouts, right? Yeah. I didn't know you did craft fair. Yes. Oh, I liked them. I haven't done one since Thanksgiving because now I've been on YouTube and working and chit-chatting with you all, and yeah. So But yeah, I used to do craft fairs all the time. I traveled as far as Pensacola, all the way to Metairie, Louisiana. Oh yeah, I liked them. I knew how to pick them. Like my first one was crap because I didn't know and I just went in and whatever. But after that I got really smart and learned that the people that I live by are kind of cheap and they don't want to pay crafting prices because it takes time and then you have to make bulk amount. Usually you can't just make one bracelet or one journal. That's not going to be sufficient enough for a craft fair that you're expecting 25,000. And then when they ask you, hey, on your $10 item, can I give you 50 cents? You're like, no, lost your mind. So I learned that like from the area that I live in. They don't pay well. So I had to travel. And I did fine. I did really good. And I made all types of stuff, nothing specific, everything. A lady told me I was called a functional crafter. I love them to get ideas, but never been told to one. The prices are marked. Yep, they are. And they were. Now, I'm going to tell you what one time my son, he went with me to help me. And my oldest son, and he's not into it, but he just wanted to be nice and kind, and I was super grateful to come and help me. And speaking about prices, so I gave him the price list if he had any questions, but the price was on the item. Sometimes it would be on the item per se, and then sometimes I would have a little sign if it was a group of stuff of the same thing, then I would have a little sign, like a little chalkboard sign or something, and it said the price for that group of stuff. But I also gave him a list just in case he couldn't find it or whatever. And so I walked away to get us some food and had him stay. And I came back and he said, Mama, I sold one of your journals. I'm like, oh, okay, for how much? And I think that particular small journal, if I can recall, I don't really remember the price, but let's just say $14, okay? He was like, Mom, I sold it for $14. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, which one was it? And he told me. And I said, son, that was a $10 journal. You just charged the lady more. He was like, well, she paid it. Like, Carrie. Golly. I mean, that's true, but... And of course, it wasn't the price, but... I'm like, man, it's funny. What are you going to do? Like, we can still be able to watch your lives. Yes, it will be replaced with Hangout Chat and Hangout Meet. The company reportedly plans to shut down Hangouts for all users in 2020, but that hasn't been officially confirmed. Nice. But you know these people, these smart people. Hey, welcome back. Will probably come out with something too. I mean, just think about like the OBS and the this and the that. I think there'll be some other sideline thing too. Who knows? How was it?
It was really good.
Awesome. Can't wait to watch the replay. I might give him a thumbs down. I'm just kidding. And for those of you who just came in, who's with me is Michelle. She's Michelle Noel's Creations. Michelle, if you want to type your hello in, just in case we have any new people that came in that may want to subscribe to you, that'd be awesome. If you're able to do that, I'm not sure.
I did it.
Perfect. Wait, they went live? No, it was a premiere. So I guess his voice went live, right, Michelle?
Well, the video was premiered and we chatted live.
Yes.
And thank you, Lala, for sharing it. Thank you for just making something for coming over. And Laura came over.
Yes.
A few other people came over.
Yes. I encouraged them to come over. Yes. It was 12 minutes. I mean, you know, even if it was 2 hours, we should all support each other, right?
Well, luckily it wasn't 2 hours.
Maddie says hello.
We would have been away from you for too long.
I know. I would have missed you. I would have missed you. Did you hear? I said Maddie said
I was
hello.
looking for my.
Oh no, she heard me.
Who said hello?
Maddie. That's Spectrum Art.
Maddie?
Yes.
That's Spectrum Art?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, Maddie.
I would have watched the entire 2 hours. Oh, that's awesome. So what's good? La la.
But he's really having fun. He's really having fun with that drone.
Because they left me. Sandra. No, you're good. I was just did a search on it and I knew Google Plus was going for sure. I had it and received an email. Who knows? But I'm sure YouTubers will figure out a way. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. It won't be long.
So when is this supposed to happen?
August 1st.
Are they taking Google Hangouts away? Oh, no.
Yeah, it's saying that it is, but I'm sure that there's going to be something in replace of or something else because they would lose a lot of, like, I don't know, traffic, in my opinion.
Well, with my setup, I can't, if I try to go live just with the webcam,
Mm-hmm.
it lags so bad and I buffer and buffer and buffer and like it's useless.
Yes.
But when I go through Google Hangouts, I can get, you know, footage going there.
Yes.
So if they take that away, I don't know what we're going to do. Oh my God.
There's a will, there's a way. You don't worry about it. I don't think it would last too long. Maybe they're doing it where you have to pay. Who knows? Because Hangouts is free. I don't know. That's just my theory. I think it's not as bad as what it probably sounds. I don't know. Gotta feed your angels. Okay. Hey, Louise. I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Thank you for stopping by, Maddie. Have a blessed night if I don't see you again. Bye, Madison. Hey, for real, I'm on my last envelope. I said that last time, but I miscounted or calculated or whatever. So yeah, Louise, I was just talking about you. I had to ask Millie if she had talked to you, but she didn't ever answer me. Did you find some more beads, or are you putting up your beads?
I'm putting them away.
Okay.
So I just kind of dumped them in my beading tray here, and I was like, "Ah, I should probably put them away
So let me
and
ask
remember where I put them."
you. So do you have any interest in other crafting things? So or
Yeah, yeah,
yeah?
yeah. I'm interested in a lot of things. I love watching
Yes, I know.
people do stuff.
Definitely. I would agree to that. I just didn't know if like you had any interest per se in like anything else. Some people like what they like, you know, and that's it. You know, or don't want to take on the new task because
Well,
now you got to buy everything for it if you don't have it, right?
well, I think I have so much invested in gems, semi-precious gems, metals, things like that,
Yes.
that to go into something paper or I mean, I do have some paper things,
Right.
crafty things for the kids to do, but
That wasn't your
that would be a whole nother investment.
right.
Yeah.
See, well, that's half of why I was asking because I knew it would be, you know, if that's not what your genre was to begin with, then it would be a whole different course that you'd have to take.
But I do make other things besides jewelry with
Yes.
gems and whatnot.
Right.
Um,
Have a good night,
but
La
it's,
La.
maybe someday I'll make a journal. But
Maybe some. Yeah,
is Lala leaving?
she
Have a good
is.
night. Thank you for sharing out. Thank you for sharing out my husband. That was so sweet of you.
That is sweet. And you have a great night, La La.
Okay, where is the other container?
Oh, you're welcome. Welcome back, Julia.
I mean, I do make these. I do make these things that are with certain crystals
Mm-hmm.
that hang in your window, and then when the light comes in through the
Oh,
window,
yes.
it will reflect like rainbows throughout your room.
Ooh,
So I do things like that, and then like I'll make various things like you can hang on your rearview mirror or use as a keychain or
right.
things
Sure.
like that.
Makes sense. That's cool. I did a lot of jewelry.
If there's a crystal or a stone or a gem, I'll make it. I'll make something. And I collect things too. Like I collect various crystals.
Yes.
So I love the gem show. I enjoy it so much. It's a fun time for me.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, how did was there something that began for you to like it, or was it just something you've always grew up to like, or what made you like it? Anything in particular? Okay.
I don't know. I honestly can't answer that because I don't know when it started. I don't know. I mean, I started making the jewelry probably
Mm-hmm.
2015, I think. So I haven't been doing it very long, but I've always loved crystals. I've always loved, rocks, stones,
Yeah.
baubles, bangles, whatever you want to call them. I've always loved
Well,
that
that's
kind of
cool.
stuff. There might be a little bit of a of fairy in me or something. I don't know, that likes the sparkle and likes
Can I just say you're a girl? That might be some of it.
the glitziness of it.
You're a
Yeah,
girl.
I'm a girl.
Because I like it too. You know.
I like the pretty shiny.
Yeah. I like it too, for sure. I did a lot of jewelry for craft fairs too. Like sometimes I would do everything where like I had this, this, and this, and this. And then some craft fairs I would do alt I can't say it now because I said it wrong. That's why. I would alter things. And then some craft fairs I would do just jewelry. Because I made it all. So like I had it. And still do.
I've never done a craft fair because when I've looked into it, it costs money to
It
get
does.
a space, you know. So I haven't gotten there yet. I'm not there yet. And nowadays with the internet, it's so much easier for me
Sure.
to do it online. And I don't have a store yet. Most of the things that I've done
Word
is
of mouth.
just for friends, you know.
That makes sense. Yep.
I really enjoy meeting new people.
Me too.
I enjoy supporting other channels. I love going to the chats and meeting new people. When I'm not doing that, then I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Just doing, you know, a full-time job.
It is.
Have a lot of free time.
Nothing wrong with that.
But I'm probably older than, you know, a lot of people that are out there.
No,
So.
I don't think so. You think that, but I don't think so.
I don't think you know. I don't think you know how old I am.
Okay, well, if you're okay, Aaron. Okay, well, if you're 88, then you are older than a lot of people.
No, I'm not 88.
I know.
Not yet.
So, other than that, I think you would be very shocked to hear. You're probably older than me, but other than that, I'm pretty much one of the young ones, to my understanding. A lot of people call me the baby. Well, she's just the baby. I'm not a baby. Don't like that word.
I have grown children and grandchildren. This is where I am in life. I'm so glad that I don't have to do a 9-to-5 anymore, and I can do what I want.
Awesome. At least it sounds awesome. I don't know how awesome it is, but it sounds awesome.
Well, I couldn't imagine having to get up and be to a regular job.
Sure.
It's been a while, but I wouldn't want to, I guess, is what I'm saying. Having already been there and already done that, I don't want to be doing that.
Spoiled.
Yes, I'm very spoiled now.
And I don't think there's a thing wrong with that. You've paid your dues, you've done your duties, and you're still dutying. I think it's time for you to just
I'm still duty. Yep.
Yes. But it's still also time for you to enjoy doing whatever you want to do in a sense. Because I know you're still dutying. You're still on duty. Some.
Yeah, as far as the kids go, I'm still on duty.
Yes. Well, I'm so glad you can come and hang out with me.
I'm so glad you invited me.
Of course. When I heard you were about to do something, I said, "Oh, nope. Let me invite her. Let me see. Let me see if she'll have fun." And you're more than welcome anytime.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It helps to have somebody to talk to while you're doing whatever you're doing. You know, sometimes it's kind of hard to find the words when you just feel like you're talking to yourself, even though there is a chat out there listening. But with the delay, it's kind of hard to get the back and forth with it. You know,
I totally get it. You won't see many videos with just me. I don't even think you'll find one, but a one cell I did, which was the biggest mistake ever because it was super hard to do it by myself. But I just wanted to try it. That's why I had tons of people ask me. But I was like, no, let me try this on my own.
I think I was there.
Oh, cool.
I think I was there when you did the on when you did the on was it the lace cell?
No.
There
So
was
I guess I've
that
done
you
it.
did a bunch of lace and you were on your own.
Oh yeah. How could I remember?
You've done it more than once.
You're right. Well, I acted like I've done it once.
Back in the beginning.
True. My low budget.
Back in the beginning.
Yes. Got it. Just say low budget movie and I'll understand totally what you're talking about. Some of the ladies I still talk to. Yeah. Some of the ladies that I still talk to that were in there. I was like, I don't understand how you seen a single item. When I looked at the replay, I couldn't even take it. It was insanely horrible. I had to shut it down.
I don't know if it was horrible.
Oh, it was horrible. It's horrible. It was those don't try this at home type of one. But I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. It's okay. So don't try that at home.
Part of the YouTube learning curve.
Sure. I think I threw the curve, really, Michelle. I don't think I was a part of the curve. I think I threw it.
I think when I did my first videos, it was kind of awkward at first, and that's why my husband was in most of it.
Yeah.
Like doing the talking because I was shy.
Yeah.
But then once, you know, after the first day, I got better at it. And I think it was on the third video I started talking more. And then I just had people shopping with me, you know?
Wow.
A friend of mine, I was picking stuff out for her. I was picking stuff out for her, and I got used to talking to the camera, or, you know, talking at the screen, or whatever you want to call it.
Playing pretend.
And it got a little bit easier. Yeah, I have a hard time pretending myself.
Yeah, me too. I do. I really do. I'm still working on it. Because I can't always have people on here when I want to do lives because not everybody is always available. But then again, I tell myself, well, I'm just not going to go live until somebody is available.
I'm usually available.
Okay.
I mean, especially with the kids being out for summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little more flexible. It's not like I have to go pick them up or take them to school, or I'm a little
Totally get
bit
it.
freer.
Right. I do the same thing, so I totally understand.
And they're at an age where they can be good and entertain themselves for an hour or 2 to 3, whatever.
What are their ages?
Now, when they were little, that would have been a different story. But
right. I know you told me before, but I
just
forgot.
turned 9.
Okay.
So they're at a good age where they're starting to want a little more independence.
Sure.
And they have each other, because they're
Right.
twins. They, like, if they were just one child, it would be one of those situations where they want to be entertained, or want more attention, I guess. But because they are 2 and they're twins and they like being with each other anyways, like, Grandma, go away. We just want to be with ourselves. Go bye.
So here, Grandma.
So, a little easier. I know.
We're not starting until
We're just trying to play our game or play with our Barbies.
We're not starting until she walks away. That's funny.
Anyways, if you need some company or whatever, I can usually make the time.
Oh, that's so sweet. You're so sweet. I'm going to call you at 4 a.m. Are you ready? I'm just kidding.
So just make something.
What? Oh, that's Dee Dee.
I'm trying to Dee Dee. Okay, I couldn't remember what her name was.
No
Sorry,
worries.
sorry, Dee Dee. But I was going to say
Welcome.
previously on Lost. I'm glad that we made a connection because we have a connection.
How are you, Kat? Thank you for coming. I'm kind of Mod Podging some vintage sewing patterns onto an envelope for a kit that I'm making and selling at my sale. That's what I'm up to. And I'm on here with Michelle, Noel's Creations. That's who I'm talking to. I knew that was going to be the next question, so I kind of answered.
That would be me.
Sorry, Michelle. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
I said, yep, that would be me. I was talking to Dee Dee about Lost in our little Lost language.
So cool.
I got up close to the microphone and I said, previously on Lost. Being silly.
Yeah. It's cool to be silly.
So I got the whole house to myself.
What?
I got the whole house to myself.
Right now?
Because the girls had a birthday and they got. Yeah, right now I'm all by myself.
No, I'm with you.
The girls have a gift card to GameStop, and he took them to go get a game at GameStop because they got a gift card for their birthday.
You did say recently.
So I'm home.
Party. Now my mom will get my boys.
Thank you, Perfectly Imperfect
Okay, not
Crafts.
subscribed, at least I don't think so. That's Miss Cat.
Miss Cat is
Yes.
Perfectly Imperfect Crafts. Is that
Yes,
what you're saying? Ma'am.
Yes, that's correct. So next week, my mom is taking my boys all week to spend time with them at the beach, and she's taking them to her house. First, they're going to the condo for a couple of days, and then at the beach, and then she's taking them to her house. She lives in New Orleans, or Metairie. It's kind of New Orleans, not really, but close. And then I think she's taking them to maybe a water park or something. I'm not sure. She doesn't tell me everything. Yes.
That sounds fun.
It'll be absolutely amazing for me. My boys are awesome. Don't get me
Sometimes
wrong.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to get me time. Sometimes it's nice, you know.
Yeah, I don't have to cook dinner. I don't have to worry about go brush your teeth, go do this, have you done this? You know, that type of thing. It's not them. It's just being the responsible mommy that I have to be, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I don't have to worry about that for a whole week. I'm excited. That's why I'm having my sale the days that I'm having my sale, because my boys won't be here. And it will be on and popping. We're going to have a party. Gonna be a party at my channel.
So how long is your sale to last approximately? Do you know?
Hour wise or day wise? Because I've never done it's a 2-day sale. Never done a 2-day sale, but I have stuff from last sale. Yes.
Okay.
And I have stuff from last sale, so that's why I'm doing it 2 days, so I can cover the stuff that I wasn't even able to show. Plus I have new items. And as far as the time goes, I'm waiting to hear back from another YouTuber that normally goes on Fridays, and want to be considerate of her live, because you know, my sale, it's whenever I start is fine. You know, I'm good with that. Sale. Oh, sell. Never mind.
Not the cell phone. It's a sale. Sale. A sale. Not a sell.
That's like gym. It's the same thing. When I say gym.
Dee, you're just so funny. Let's go to the gym.
Yeah.
Show.
Like, no, she likes gym.
Let's go.
Oh, JIM?
Are we going to the gym?
Yeah.
Show. We're going to exercise, or are we going to buy rocks?
You haven't heard how I say the things that we color with yet. People make fun of that too, and I don't I don't
What's
want to
that?
say it until you're ready.
I'm ready.
Crayon.
No drink in the mouth.
Crayon. I say crayon.
I say crayon. Is that wrong? Or is it crayon?
Oh, so you say it the way I say it.
Crayon?
You know what? Eggs delivered.
Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome back.
Crayons and color book.
Okay, so you say it too.
Crayons and color book.
Okay, good.
Is that wrong?
Well, you know,
Is it bad?
Michelle, it's wrong according to a lot of people because they say the O, I guess. RON.
Yawn.
Yeah.
Crayon.
But you know what? West Coast is where I learned it.
I'm
Yeah,
West
exactly.
Coast.
And I grew up in California.
I'm
Exactly.
Californian.
Yes.
I'm Californian.
And that's where I learned it from.
It's a crayon.
Yeah,
Crayon.
it's crayon. And I've had people make
Almost like cranberry.
fun of me.
It's a crayon. It's a crayon, like cranberry.
Aaron says there is an O in the word, you know.
It's silent.
It is silent.
It's a silent O.
It's as silent as opossum. Well, I say possum.
Exactly.
See? Okay.
I say possum.
Exactly. I rest my case. I have a case.
I don't say opossum. I say possum.
Exactly. Me too.
Your case is rested. Where's my gavel? My gavel.
But I do say crayon, and
You win.
Yeah, and everybody's like, crayon, really? But there's not just one person; it's a lot of people. Yep. Crayon. What is that?
I mean, maybe in the South they pronounce the O in there.
Some people in the
Crayon.
South, but
Crayon.
it's not all people that are
It
saying
just sounds
it.
weird to me to say it that way.
It does sound weird.
No.
But Erin, she's not in the South. Crayon, Dee Dee.
Where you at?
She's east.
Dee Dee said crayon.
Erin's east.
Crayon.
Right, Erin? Hold on, let me think. Yeah. Wait. Oh, and Dee Dee's in Texas, and she says crayon. I don't know. Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. It's just crayon.
But what if the potato is just taters?
That's like I say pecan. But a lot of people say pecan. How do you say it?
I say
too.
Pecan.
I agree with this lady's on crayon. Hold on, I'm calling Crayola. We're home. Hooray, I can hear you. It's pouring lightning, awful bad news at South Carolina for you. Thunder too. Well, welcome home. Glad you made it safe.
It's probably 1-800 Crayola.
No, it's 1-800. I say
there's enough
crayon.
letters there for
That's what it is.
Crayola. But there's enough letters in the name Crayola to be a phone number. So 1-800 Crayola.
It might be.
Try it. Might be.
Who would count? I would never count. I would never count just to know. Okay, so that one's done, except for I gotta nip it. I gotta nip it and clip it. Now this for real is my last one, and I'm glad because it kind of is a little disturbing me a little bit. But I think it's cool at the same time. It's different and it's cool, but it's also like not in order at all. I'm getting a little freaked out about it.
So Dee Dee says pecan too.
Pecan. That's what she says. How about pajamas?
I'm froze. Wait, I say
Coupon.
pajama.
Pajama. Coupon.
Coupon, yeah. Some people call coupons coupons.
Coupon.
I don't. I call them coupons. Coupons.
Yeah, but like the basket,
With a
the
Q.
shopping basket, some people call it a buggy, and some people call it.
Yeah, I call it a cart.
Yeah, that's what I call it. Or get the basket.
Cart. Yeah.
I don't say buggy. It's not a buggy cart. It is a buggy. No, it's not a buggy. A buggy is what you push a baby in. You don't push a baby in those things.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand coupon. Okay. No offense to whoever says it. I'm sorry. Go get them coupons.
I had to give up my coupon addiction.
Huh?
Every once in a while, I said I had to give up my coupon addiction.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
too.
I used to be a couponer too.
It was too consuming. It was so consuming, and
now I'm saying it.
Yeah, I was saving money, but I was also spending money, and I had way too much stuff.
Yes. I still have stuff from when
Way
I
too
did
much.
coupon.
Like,
Yep.
me too. I still have like body wash,
Me too.
shampoos, and oh my god, I gave all the toothpaste away.
I know.
Here, you need a toothbrush? Here you go.
Look, I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. It's pretty bad when you.
100 toothbrushes. I don't care if they're free. For real.
It's pretty
Like,
bad.
what do you do with
You don't have.
What do you do with 100 toothbrushes? But
No.
they were free.
Exactly.
But they take up room.
But the problem was
not the toothbrushes, but the body wash and the shampoo and all of that other stuff. It takes up room.
Well, there was times where I would get eye solution for contacts, and no one in my whole family wears contacts.
Now that's bad.
That's bad.
If you get something
That's
that
how
you're
it
not
was.
even going to use. I know it was terrible. It's a
never
terrible
been to
addiction.
West
I had
Virginia
so much.
to watch
I had
babies
so much
in the-
concealer,
Oh.
so much makeup that it was
I know.
stupid. I didn't even wear it. You know, like, what the hell am I doing here?
I had bought cat food because there was a overage.
You don't have a cat?
Don't have a cat. Don't have a cat.
You don't have a
Nope. Nope. I'm echoing.
That stuff is addicting.
I'm echoing. Well, Aaron, I know the difference between all those words in English, but my brain and my fingers don't always listen to each other.
You know you're addicted to coupons when you buy 5 or 6 or more newspapers just to get your coupon.
Well, guess what?
Because there's a free item, but it got to where the newspaper was costing
More.
a lot more than it did years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and I was asking my neighbor for their coupons.
Well, see, you missed it, Michelle.
It was terrible.
You missed it. You missed out on what I had.
What did you have?
Access to buying online and buying only the inserts, and that's it. And they were selling them like 17 of the same insert, like PNG, or whatever. Yeah. Did you know?
That's crazy.
You didn't know that?
Did, but it's crazy to do that.
Wasn't crazy for me. I bought cat food.
I thought I was crazy enough just buying. I thought I was crazy enough just getting extra newspapers and asking my neighbors for their inserts.
Can that dumpster dive, please?
That was crazy
I just
enough.
want your
No. No.
Have a good night.
And for a few months, the newspaper person was delivering free newspapers.
Nice.
So I took advantage of that, of course.
How many times did you have to change?
But yeah, I would waste my
sign
time.
up. Huh?
For the newspaper? For the newspaper?
For the free newspaper.
Is that what you're asking?
Oh.
I did not. No. I didn't. I didn't. What I would do is I didn't get the newspaper from the newspaper guy. I would go to the store and buy a stack of them. But there was a period of time where our newspaper guy was just giving them out, you know.
Well, that's what I'm
sign
saying.
up for the newspaper,
right?
And he would give you a Sunday paper. But I would never sign up for the newspaper because I didn't want them to leave me 5, 6 newspapers. I would just, because that was shameful, you know. I would go to the store and buy them.
Oh, bye, Erin. Thank you for coming. Have a good night.
And see, with the 5 that I had, see, my next door neighbor, she used to coupon. So she had 3 newspapers coming to her house, and she wouldn't use the coupons, so she would just give them to me. And she was lazy, so she wouldn't cancel her subscription. So I would just get the coupons from her. And then if it was a good week, I would go buy more newspapers, and I would have 8 inserts.
Yeah.
You know? It was crazy.
Well, I remember.
Crazy making coupons. It was crazy.
I remember when they gave you overage.
And how many hours?
No, I didn't spend hours. See, you did it the hardest way possible. I'm telling you.
I spent too many hours calculating and clipping.
No.
And organizing.
See, you did it the hard way. I'm telling you. You did it the hard way. There is this lady that I went on her blog, and she would do all that. So all you had to do was go to her blog and find the deal. She would have Winn-Dixie's deals with what coupon and what insert and what date. Then you would go to Dollar General.
Well, I did that too.
Oh.
I did that too, but figuring out what I needed.
It didn't matter.
And then organizing my coupons. Like I had my coupons in categories and alphabetized, and finally I just quit.
Yeah.
I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm spending too much time organizing.
Yeah. I had this time.
And then planning my shopping trip. Because I live out of town. I don't live in. That was the hardest part, was planning my trip.
Oh.
Because you had to go, I had to go to Walgreens, I had CVS, I had to go, over here and over there. And the drive into town is 30 minutes.
Oh, see,
I live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Well,
so I would have to plan it to where I would get the best deals on the best day, because I'm not going into town more than once a week. You know, that's a waste of
Yeah.
gas. What's the point of
Right.
using a coupon if you're going to waste all that gas?
Yeah, I mean, you have to
It was
figure all that.
insanity.
Yeah.
It was
Well, see,
stupid.
I was spoiled.
I won't be doing it again. I won't be doing it again. That's
Yeah. I was definitely spoiled.
if I have a coupon, I will use it, but I will not go out of
Awesome.
my way to clip coupons.
Yeah.
I'll use the coupons that Bath and Body send me and that Michael sends me.
Yeah.
I'll use those coupons, but I won't go out of my way to go clip coupons ever again.
Yep. I remember that stuff. And again, I still have stuff. I finally gave my cat food away, though.
But at least I didn't buy cat food.
Or eye solution.
At least I didn't buy cat food for a cat I didn't have. Or eye solution for compacts I didn't have.
Well, there was overage.
But you know what? When I was doing it, the girls were in diapers. So it did give me some good deals there.
Yeah.
I must admit. If there was, because every so often Target would have another coupon that they would put out for like 20 off $100 of baby stuff. And I would get $20. I would go and get the wipes and the diapers and all of that, all the baby stuff, and get another $20 off of all the coupons that I used, you know? So then it would be worth it.
I love to buy one, get one free.
That's what started my coupon. Yeah, that's what started my couponing rage, was like trying to save money on diapers and whatnot. And then I dabbled in body wash and toothpaste and toothbrushes and laundry soap and everything else.
Right?
I was stockpiled forever. That was back in 2011. I still have body wash. It's probably bad.
I don't think it's bad.
Like, it probably isn't.
I still have the same stuff, so there you go. I can't remember when I started. It was a long time ago, though. You have a place.
And razors. Oh my God. I had
place
so
on your
many
table.
razors.
Yes, I did. It was that Mod Podge that was on this glass, which it comes off fairly easy. I think there's still some just a little bit on here because I can kind of feel it. I used that baby wipe like 4 times, so I probably have to get something else. Another baby wipe would work, but it's okay. I'm going to clean it better. I can't stand it. I can't stand stuff on stuff like that. It bothers me. Don't bring it up, Angie. I know. You're good. I don't really care. So I was doing these snippet bags of lace because I got a ton of lace. So I was doing these bags that I'll be selling at my sale as well. Y'all get a preview because I don't normally show my stuff like this because I feel like I'm kind of bragging a little bit. I don't know. I don't like it. Or I'm teasing. Not bragging, but teasing. That's the right word. I don't like it usually because you can come and see it at the day, right?
Preview.
Huh?
You're giving your show a preview.
Yeah.
It's a preview of yourself.
I don't like it. I don't know why. I just don't. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I cannot give you a legitimate reason why, really. So, I guess it takes the fun out of the surprise. What's coming next, but you still don't know everything. She's laughing. I don't know. I don't like it.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at myself. Like I just told everybody my crazy,
Hi, Dee Dee.
whatever you call
You're
it,
welcome.
my crazy couponing days where it was ridiculous. I spent more money than I had to couponing.
Have a good night, Dee Dee. God bless you. Just make something.
I think my chat's frozen.
Just
Have people been chatting? Because it
Yeah.
hasn't
Mm-hmm.
moved for me.
So some stuff I do want to
I'm gonna
get rid
refresh
of, and then some stuff I don't. But these are little snippet bags that I've already started filling. But you can kind of get the idea of the stuff. Dee Dee says, bye, Keisha. Bye, Michelle.
Bye, Dee Dee.
So here's some good stuff. And this random leaf that I found in my lace bag. Go figure. But somebody's going to get it. There's some cool things, and I'm going to still fill it. So I'm digging in this big old huge lace bag, finding snippets and stuff that are in here. When is your sale? My sale is July 12th and the 13th. Yes. And like if it's a piece like this, which is kind of long, then what I would do is, to be honest with you, I'm going to cut it just straight in half. It's a pretty long piece, and I'm going to share it between 2 bags. If it's something that I already kind of have. I have a lot of lace. I could be your lace dealer for sure. Michelle's seen a lot of my lace, remember?
Yes.
Yes. And I get tons and tons more because I love lace.
I thought about purchasing some of that.
Yes.
I thought about purchasing it just so that the girls, the twins, could make some things for their dolls.
Well, Kat, I'm going to tell you.
But then I talked myself out of it. Like,
so, Kat, you'll probably, and most of this, or all of it, I would say, I say most, but let's just, I think all of it is vintage, but let's just say most just in case, because I don't know what else is thrown in this bag. But the lady that I got this bag from, or it's a girl, came from her grandmother who was 90 and was a seamstress. So she said that she had this for many, many years and has not touched it. And she actually, the same type of lace, she actually made a dress for her mother, which was the lady's daughter, when she got married. I'm like, oh, wow, that's awesome. So I'm assuming that all of it is vintage, but I would just, to not be a liar, I just want to say most, because I don't know. I didn't put anything in it. So yeah, so you're still getting, this is not really considered a snippet, even when it's half. We're talking 14, 14, 12. What's 14, 14, and 12? That's the size. Whatever 14 plus 14 plus 12 is. 8, 28, 29, 30, 40, right? Yeah.
40.
So you're getting 40 inches. So yes.
40.
So it's not really a snippet, but I'm still going to stick it in the snippet and call it a snippet because it's not on rolls. Like I own rolls of stuff too, which a lot of my lace I do sell on my lives. So there's that in there. And of course, all the bags are going to be different. But Kat, what I was saying earlier was you said you might be at work. The time that it starts and ends usually will hit the hours that you may be at work to begin with, but then I should still be on after because that's why I'm having it 2 days. So you're getting over a yard as a snippet. Yes. Yep. Plus other things. Okay, so I'll just put this one because this one's almost completed. So like you're getting the almost a yard, or you said over a yard. Yes, over a yard. Now these are snippets, but you're getting a ton of it. You know, ton of different ones that are cool. Those are different.
So it's a yard plus 4 inches.
Yes, there you go. Yes, because 36 inches is a yard. That's correct. So, and this is also included in the bag, and this is what I'm calling a snippet bag. Because how I normally sell my lace is how many yards do you want type of thing. So other than that, I consider it a snippet, to be honest. And then this random leaf that was in this bag with that. It was just something I pulled out of the lace bag that I have. So that's what, and I'll fill it to where it's a nice size little bag. And they're very inexpensive. I don't sell my stuff, you know, too high. That's one thing I know people are very pleased with is the prices. Because I'm sharing. Like this stuff is stuff that I own. That I didn't purposely buy to sell. But because I own a lot of it, I decided to sell it, to share. And that's where I'm at. You know? And like the journal kits and things of that nature, I figured because I have the little items that I'm putting in it, well, let me just make some things to go with the theme to add to the kit to make it an even better kit. See? And so that's where I'm at. Mindset wise. But like for instance, none of my the what? Michelle. Are you there, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just letting you
Okay.
talk.
She fully understands. Yes.
I'm listening. Promote that sale.
Yes. My sale. This one's a really cool one. I showed this last night, or not last night, the time that I was on sale. I mean on live. I can't talk now. It's crocheted.
Well, if you still have some of that lace that you were selling,
I do.
there's some nice lace. Nice
Yes.
lace. Like lace you can't
No.
find anymore.
Right. Thank you.
Vintage.
Yes, exactly. That's absolutely correct. Yes, I still do. This one was a cool one. This one's a nice one as well. Pretty cool. Excuse the nails. I told you they're ugly.
And you have some different colored lace too.
Oh yeah.
Like some blues and yellows and like maroon and colors that you typically won't see.
You're correct. Yeah. It could be your lace dealing. And most of my lace, like when I sell the lace, like how many yards, and I uncut it, meaning like if you wanted 4 yards, it would be 4 uncut yards. So it'd be 4 full yards. It wouldn't be 1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard. And most of my laces are $5 a yard and under. And the $5 a yard are the wide laces. But all of my laces are vintage that I sell. I don't sell any current I don't own any current lace besides stuff that's gifted to me. But I don't buy lace like that's current in the store. I don't like it. It doesn't feel the same. Continuous yard. There you go. Thanks. Thanks, Kat. And welcome back, Aaron. I hope you ain't dripping wet.
Hey, Aaron.
Be like this is definitely a snippet, but it's pretty cool. Like, that's cool. It's different. Y'all see it in a minute for the delay. But yeah. That's definitely a snippet. But I always like every time I see lace, I always say, "Ooh, I don't have that," so I go and get it. Ooh, I don't own that pattern, so I go and get it. And that's what happens. But right now I'm digging in a comforter bed in a bag, clear plastic thing that your bed in the bag or your comforter set comes in. This is a queen size, just to let you know the size bag that I'm digging in. It's huge. That's full of lace, just like this on my desk. Are we still live? I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sandra asked that.
And for all those ladies that make the journal. Oh, okay.
What were you saying?
For the ladies that make the journals, those unique pieces of lace are nice to put on the edge of your journal.
You're absolutely correct, ma'am. Love the white. Yes, look at this. I know. It's gorgeous. There's some pretty stuff in here. Pretty. Natasha already tried to claim one color. Oh, that's mine. Put it up. Blah blah blah. I'm like, no, I can't. That garter belt. Now, Sandra.
I didn't even think about the garter belt. Like, if somebody were into making those, they could have some fancy ones for some brides.
True. We ain't getting these though. I'm just kidding.
That pink is really pretty. The pink there is really pretty. It's like a salmon pink, or is it? Am I seeing the color
that's
wrong?
right. And it's crocheted. That's what's crazy. But the top of it is lace-like.
It's nice.
But it's crocheted. So
Yep, we knew what you meant.
Erin has no clue. Can you tell us?
Just put that braider on your leg.
So yeah. But this drives me nuts when it's all like glitz. I can't do that. And it's all in a bag and they're all like that on my desk. I don't like it. But they're in the bag. But like not together, not on a thing. I don't like that. Mm-mm. It's driving me insane. And I'm not gonna stop messing with it until
So
it's
they're all wild. They're all wild and loose, and they're not on a roll. What do you call it?
a spool,
What
a
is
panty
that called?
liner.
Spool. A panty liner. They're not on a panty
Well,
liner.
like this one is. This one was in there, and this one's on a spool. So some
A
of them,
panty liner.
some of them are. Mine onto paper spools, yes. I don't really wrap them too much on paper spools, because I own a lot of those vintage, the little cardboard.
You know what? You could probably make a bunch of those.
Yes.
In a heavy duty
Yes.
cardboard and use them as
Correct.
spools.
But a lot of
Your little your panty liner spools that you're making.
I spent the entire day wrapping mine. Yeah. Girl, the what I own, if I had to wrap all what I own, oh my, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine.
Sandra, you're funny.
She is funny. She's always funny. I mean, this green is pretty. This green is pretty cool. You'll see in a second. Whatever.
You're making me laugh, Sandra.
Because she wraps them up on panty liners. I finished the lace and trims. Need to do my ribbons so I can find them. Oh, I have a perfect ribbon thingy. Oh my goodness. I think I'm in love with like everything. Because I can't say that I have one more of the other. I just have a lot. But it's usable because it's organized and yeah. My beads I could do better with because they're not.
No, but seriously, Keisha, you could make those and wrap your lace around it and organize them in shoe boxes.
Oh, shoebox! Oh no, shoe boxes would drive me insane.
By color.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I could.
Like not a real shoebox, but like a clear
tote
plastic box that looks about the size of a shoebox.
Yes.
To where you could stack them like a file box, and just line up your lace, and you would have them right there where you could see them. You could either do it by type or color or however you wanted to do them.
Right.
But they would be easier to get to than putting them out of a bag. Oh, I want the vintage off-white lace, not the white lace. Oh, it's in this spot, you know. Rather than
oh no, I just got this bag. This is not going to stay like this. I promise you. This is the one.
Plastic shoe box is what I meant. Something that you could see what colors you have in there.
Yes, I have drawers. Is what I have.
But yeah, they're organized and stacked nicely. There you go.
Yes. I have those drawers, those plastic drawers that have
fake shoebox. Yeah, there you go, Sandra.
A faux shoebox. Got it. So this is the lace that Natasha claimed. I said, Natasha, if I sell this lace, it's gonna be sold at my sale. Drawers and panty liners go hand in hand. Right? The panty liners are for a kid. Who is this random person? I don't know. Some random person just texted me.
Wasn't me.
They asked me about going to the water park next week, but I don't know who it is. It's not anybody I know.
Your
Wrong
mom.
number.
I mean, you did tell that story that your kids were going to a water
Yes. I'm
place
freaked
next week
out.
with your mom. So maybe somebody had your number, and they're just playing a prank on you.
Well, that would be awesome for them.
They want to go too.
Maybe.
They just
Look
want
at
to go
this one.
too.
So this one's so cool. See, there's some really cool ones. Y'all have to excuse the nails. I will clean up when my sale comes. I promise. So that's pink and mint. You can't tell, but it's light pale pink, white, and mint. Keisha, I don't think that look like paint liners. Mine have wings.
You should make in the old-fashioned panty liner. You know, the ones from like the 70s
Right.
or 80s.
Y'all should see this bag. It's insane.
So show the lace with the pink and the mint. I want to see it.
I did. Did you miss it?
I missed it.
Okay. No worries.
I was looking at the chat.
It's on my desk. I'm gonna show closer. It's pretty cool.
I just didn't see the mint is what I'm. That one?
Yes.
It looks white to me.
It's white, pale pink, and mint.
But it's got mint and pink in it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's so pale you can't see it.
Yes.
On the camera. Okay.
But you can kind of see the color on my desk a little bit better, especially it being by the pink. You can kind of see it a little bit better. Yes, thank you, Kat. It is gorgeous. I agree. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of them that are really different, that are really cool. And I almost had to see, can you kind of tell that salmon colored one next to it? It would be, you're right. Ones that I'm touching, you can kind of see the pink in it next to the salmon colored one. Kind of. But that's, I tell you, I really think that.
Now that's green.
What's green?
How often that lace you had in your hand was green. You don't see that. You don't usually see green lace. Like some of the colors that you have, you don't see
Annette.
Like you can't just go to the fabric store and buy that anymore.
I would agree. And you can tell too, like I've learned through this whole experience of touching and having a lot of vintage lace is the texture. It's just like fabric. It's just like those rocks and gems and everything. The texture is totally different. Totally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
So I'm definitely trying to get.
I like lace that feels softer, more fabric-like than crinkly, stiff.
There's some that feel like butter. Seriously.
Like yeah, some of the lace you have that with like the eyelets in it.
Like this particular one that I'm holding now, and you'll see it in just a second. This one feels like butter. It's so smooth. It's so soft. It's the weirdest. If you've never had this in your hand, it's the weird. It just makes you want to pet it. It makes,
I switched over to Hangout so I could see right away.
it makes you want to pet it.
And you know what? In the Google Hangout, I can see the mint
Okay.
more,
Yeah,
like the green.
definitely there. This one's a cool color. This one's copper. You'll see it in
Nice.
just a second. Yeah, pretty cool. See, and it's that soft, real pliable, not crunchy. You know, like the crunchy type of textured thing.
I do know because I don't like that
Right.
kind of lace.
Yeah, it's totally not like that. Now, some of these, this one has that crunchy feel. This one does, but it's not as bad as the current lace. I don't know how you say that. The newer laces. It's not as stiff as that, but it still has more of that harder texture a little bit. You know what I mean? Kind of rougher texture. So yeah, I'm just trying to get up some bags so that people can enjoy a variety, and it's enough. It's definitely going to be enough to work with, even if it's just here and there and everywhere. To have the variation in one little bag is just cool, especially if you're only paying like a couple of dollars for it anyways. It's perfect. And that's just me, in my opinion, right?
So it's the 12th and the
Yes.
13th, Sandra.
Yes,
Friday, Saturday, right?
that's correct. This one's not even a lace at all, Michelle. I showed this one already too. See, but I have a bunch of these spools. You'll see them in a minute. So I have, because when you own vintage lace, you have a bunch of these and you'll have a bunch of the cardboard ones. Well, some of the laces that I own have lessened enough where I can wrap them on something else to use this for something that I have yards and yards and yards and yards of, right? So I own a bunch of these plastic things, and there's some that are same shaped as these cardboard. They're bigger, but this is not a lace, but I have some of this too. I don't think this is vintage because I have.
What is that?
It's almost like a light metal, but it's pliable enough. But I'm guessing you can use it as a stencil or to embellish. But it's silver and it's just like a ribbon, I guess. I don't know. Kind of feels a little bit metal.
Is it like a mylar or?
Oh, Aaron's saying it's punchinella. I think that's how you say that. It's the leftover from sequins. Oh.
Oh,
That stuff, yeah.
so they punched the sequins out, and that's what they have left over. Oh,
so
wow.
interesting. Okay. I did not know that.
Makes sense why it's called punchinella.
So I have silver.
Totally makes sense.
I have gold. I have green. I have red. I'm trying to think what other color. That's all, I think. Yeah, I think. I don't know. But I have those colors for sure. And that punchinella. I like that word.
Wow. I'm gonna go grab
Sure.
another drink. I'll be right back.
So this is definitely a snippet, but it's eyelet crocheted piece. So guess what? That's going in the baggie. And there you go. And again, I'm just filling them up enough to where when you close it, see, this one needs quite a bit more, in my opinion. Where you close it up enough where it's good and fat. Well, I learned something. Me too, Kat. I didn't know. That's awesome. I know. Me too, Aaron. I like to learn stuff new, especially like stuff I own. This one's a real pretty one. This one's a double decker, and you have the you'll see it in just a second. It doesn't show truly the color, I don't think, but it has the off-white, light salmon or salmon color, and then kind of like a cream colorish. I guess they're off-white. I guess all three. But it's a triple layer one. So yeah, got some cool stuff going on.
I like learning new stuff.
I know. It's the bomb. It's the bomb diggity. And I found some ferns.
So thank you, Erin, for letting us know what that was.
Right? I would have never known. I have a small piece of that lace. Oh, the triple layer one that I just showed? I know. And it feels so good. Like a lot of these laces feel really, really nice. I showed this last time. This is not lace, but it's a strand of pearls. It was in there too. I don't know. A bunch of different stuff.
So do you know if this woman that had it previously, if she made things for weddings, maybe like bouquets or something?
She just said she was.
Because you know how like a wedding bouquet will have the lace around the edge of the bouquet. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I do know what you're saying.
Because of the colors, they look like they could be like bridesmaid type colors.
Yeah.
You know?
They do.
To match the wedding.
I wonder. Things that make you go,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she didn't say that part. She just told me that the grandmother made her mom a wedding dress because I met the granddaughter is who I met. And I said, oh, okay. I said, well, do you know anything about the lace? You know, anything would help because I want to know, you know.
I bet you.
Huh?
I bet you she made stuff for weddings. I bet you she made stuff for weddings.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Maybe she even made those cards.
Right.
You know?
You never know. And then she told me, see, this is really cool too. I'm going to show you this one. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you this one. I had to double take on this one because I thought this was ink dyed, but it's not. And I showed this last live that I was on, but if this is not ink dyed because it's pretty darn perfect all the way around. Let me hold something behind it. What would be a good color? I wish I had a solid piece of color by me, but I don't. I don't have a solid color behind me or by me. Oh, I gotta show you this. It almost looks dyed, but it's not because she would have to like really be more than just awesome. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, y'all can see it on this book. I can't find anything else. And hopefully you can see, but I'll tell you the colors that are in there. It might be a bad book to show. But you have green and blue and maroonish or mauve, off-white. That's it. Green, blue, mauve, and off-white. It's pretty darn cool.
That's amazing how
It does.
colors.
And the whole thing's like that. I really like that. And it,
I wonder if, you know how they have yarn that's
Yes.
like that? I'm wondering if whatever they used to make the thread was dyed like that multicolored
Right.
yarn. And then when they just put it together, it came out
pretty
that way.
cool.
Or they specially dyed it that way. I don't know.
It is amazing. And again, we'll see whoever, if somebody did that, they have to be like more than a professional because it's pretty even. It's pretty even.
Tie-dyed lace.
It is tie-dyed lace.
It's like tie-dyed lace.
So that's pretty
Come
cool.
on.
There's some cool ones in here.
You want to say hello? Say hello. Come. Come.
I know these
The cat's wondering why I
haven't pet them.
Yeah, she said, "How come you haven't pet me?"
Oh, hey, kitty.
The cat.
Uh-oh, my bad. Oops.
There's her tail.
I forgot my dog knows that kitty call.
Uh-oh. She's just being nosy. Are you done yet? Are you done yet?
The dog knew that kitty call. So, anyways, I don't think I'm going to stay on here too much longer because it's about time for us to eat dinner.
Yeah, we've been on here for 4 hours.
Nice.
More, I think. It's a nice live. I've had fun.
Yes, me as well. Now I got another desk. Another desk.
I've had fun. I've learned. What were those? Punchellas? Is that what they were called?
I think so. Sounds about right.
Punchellas?
Thanks, Sandra. Yes, but I had fun as well.
And I see Purple Paisley came in because I was looking at the Google. I was looking at the Google Hangout and didn't see you come in.
Oh, you're welcome, ladies. Thank y'all for coming. I always have fun. At least try to. And
well, thank you for inviting me, Keisha. I had.
Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Anytime, my love.
We had fun.
Sandra, come join us at Millie's.
And now you've got me on Messenger. So if there's a day that you want to go live and you want a partner
sure.
company,
I sure will.
Me. And it comes through like a notification for a video.
That's awesome. I learned 2 things new actually because I didn't know that. Well, thank you all ladies for coming and joining Michelle and I hope all of y'all have a good night and God bless y'all. And I will see you hopefully soon before my cell. My cell phone. All right. Talk to y'all later. Oh, my mouse has died, I think. Hold on. Okay, bye.